Hi friends, it's Mackenzie here. It's crying in the background. So I know I look crazy, but I just wanted to explain real fast the product that I've been promoting, excited about, and selling on Facebook, Compliment Cards, with our company Compliment Card Co. So, compliment cards is an idea that came to me when I was hanging out with my cousin Chelsea. We were sitting around and we said we wanted to create greeting cards. And so, as we started to kind of think through what our cards would look like, what they would say, I just felt like all greeting cards either say too much or too little. So it's like they say exactly what you want them to say, or they don't say it right. And so I thought, what if we just made a card, a compliment card, or really a card you could give on any occasion that had one encouraging word, that you would look at that word and think, who do I know that is this word? So for example, let me just explain. So this is our card, giving. So you would grab this card and you would think to yourself, who do I know that is giving? Who's the first person I think of that is just the most giving person I know? And I would think of my mother-in-law. She is such a giver. She would give you the shirt off her back if you liked it. And so I would just open this card and write a little something something saying, dear Beth, I love you so much. You are just the most giving person. I so appreciate you. So I would send this card in the mail. She would get it and say, oh, giving, how beautiful. Easy to understand. It says giving. It's beautiful. Hand painted dots that are fun to touch. Open it up and it says, Beth, this word made me think of you. And then my little sweet, sentence. I just think that is so powerful and so memorable. No offense to other cards, but you get them and they just, let me show you an example. Don't get mad. I feel like someone probably sent this to me. Okay. So I got all these cards and they're all great. They all say really nice things. But when you grab this card, it takes more than a second to read it. And I don't know about you, but when I was little, they would say, read the card at the birthday party. And I would get really nervous and I'd be like, every woman has a friend who has been there through laughter. And you start reading and you're like, oh my gosh, I have to read this. But it's meaningful, and then you open it up and it's so pretty. But my friend, she wrote me a long message. How sweet was that? And really, once again, love this friend. What mattered the most to me was not all of this or all of this, but it was this. What she actually wrote and what she actually thought and felt about me meant the most. So really, this was just probably a waste and not memorable. Like, I will not remember this. What I would remember is if you took the same words from the same person on a simple card. So I get this card and she writes in there, you are so giving, and then, all the feels. I would remember that. And so maybe it's my inner minimalist. Maybe it's my, not even forgetful nature, but just less is more. And I crave just like directness. And I just want a card that's direct. Someone would say to me, you are giving. I'll show you this one too. You are kind. I have more too. This one I was playing around with the new design. You are loyal. Maybe it's just me. I think that is great. And I also think when I used to go shopping with my mom when I was younger in like high school, middle school, we'd always get stuck at the greeting card section at the stores because my mom is so great and she's a great giving person. She always remembers to have gifts in her house, like just, back in her closet. So if a party comes up or an event comes up, she wants to have something and not be rushed to go get it. So anyways, she would be going through this aisle and she'd be like, Mackenzie, do you think that this card, like, is this your uncle? Do you think he would like this? Or do you think this card, maybe it's like too sappy or not enough? We'd be sitting there and I'd probably get a little annoyed and be like, yeah, I guess this is fine. Or like, no, that's not good. I don't know. I don't know. And so we just would get overwhelmed. That's a good word. Overwhelmed. I just feel like this is not overwhelming. All you got to do is think, who do I know that is giving? And, if it's for a birthday, you're just going to find the word that fits that person, that it's their birthday. But if it's just like a random day that you think, I want to send a greeting card, I want to encourage someone, you might just go into the store and look at all the words and say, you know what? My neighbor is so kind. I'm going to grab that kind card. I'm going to write them a little something, or just sign my name and just encourage them, pay them a compliment. And, this word made me think of you. Like, you are a kind person. When I think of kindness, I think of you, Liz, neighbor. Listen, I know it's a simple idea and maybe it's been done. I haven't seen it. There are not these cards out there because I've been probably not knowing that I wanted to buy these cards for a long time. And so I just decided to create them. because of, like, just like I said, 3 reasons. Saves you time. It makes it easy to know exactly who to send the card to. And encouraging words, encouraging other people, paying compliments, saying the nice things that you think about people that you might not even know you think about them. That is so important. It can really change. It can change somebody, you know? I mean, I just remember so many times people coming up to me, not so many times, but like times throughout my life, specific times, people have come up to me and said, you know, Mackenzie, you are just such a joyful person. Meant something to me. Just one word. They didn't do a whole sentence about why they think that, or they just said, Mackenzie, you're joyful. Like, when I think of the word joyful, I think of you. Meant something. So anyways, this is my compliment card company kind of mission and reason. And like I said, I think it just makes it easy. It makes it memorable. And I just think it's powerful. So buy these cards. Don't waste time anymore looking through all the different, little pre-made Hallmark sentences that are so lovely. But sometimes it's just, you didn't write it. So it doesn't matter. All you need is one word to kind of, one word to spark all the feelings that you're going to hopefully share in here. So be courageous and be kind. Thanks, guys.